Hi, my name is BC Hoffman.
Hi, and I'm Lalita Lopansri.
And today on Recipe Wars, we are doing meatloaf. Bum, bum, bum. So, yeah, bad loaf, it's gotta be spanked. So, this is the thing. Meatloaf, it got voted by Good Housekeeping as the 7th most popular dish in America, but it also has a bad rap. We wanted to prove to you that meatloaf can be good, but at the same time can be horrible. So we took 2 of the recipes that we found online that were the worst recipes, and we're gonna create those, try them, and then using the exact same ingredients, maybe modifying them slightly, we're gonna create an amazing meatloaf. We are putting ourselves to the taste test for the sake of you viewers at home. Let's get started. This one I'm not excited about, but yeah. So this was on allrecipes.com. It was submitted by Morgan, and I'm not excited because of the fact it's got great ingredients, but the people who've made this dish and tried it said that it tasted like placenta.
What does placenta taste like?
I don't know, we should ask Tia and Tamara from Sister Sister. Apparently they ate, nasty, nasty, nasty.
My recipe is by the Food Network Kitchens, and it's made with turkey, which is a lean meat. It's got a ton of spinach in it, and there's no breadcrumbs in it at all either, which I thought is usually a meatloaf. So I feel like I'm almost making a spinach loaf, not a meatloaf.
Okay, so I think it's time to start on these bad loaves. So my recipe calls for ground beef. I've got my pork and my veal going in with the beef.
I'm gonna take my garlic and smash it.
Smashy smash.
Smashy smash with half of an onion. Put that garlic in there. And then just saute it until it's nice and soft and brown. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take my cooked potato that I just threw in the oven and just peel it, and it's gonna go into the food processor.
Okay, so I'm throwing in my ketchup, throwing in my mustard, pepper, salt, oregano, garlic powder, and breadcrumbs.
I mean, those all sound like great potentials. Maybe the ratio is off or something.
I don't know, but something that tastes like placenta just... Let me get 2 slices of placenta, please.
Turkey.
1 egg. Nah. And beer. And
you know,
I'm supposed to incorporate that, and I think I need a couple of these just to get the strength to try my placenta loaf.
It exploded all over you.
Hey, wait.
I think meatloaf goes better with beer, drinking it with beer, than putting it inside.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Cheers to placenta loaves everywhere.
All right, so my onions and garlic is soft. I'm gonna put that in there with my spinach. I mean, already, even if you look at it, I'm using half of the turkey to this much spinach. Just looks wrong.
Yeah. What's placenta even taste like? Why would you taste your placenta? Oh, the nutrients are, why?
Nothing goes to waste.
Why? There's not a lot that grosses me out, but eating placenta is kind of nasty. And eating a meatloaf that tastes like placenta is even nastier.
So my recipe has an egg in it and an egg white, so I just whisked it up, and I'm just gonna use half of that there, and half of my egg white. And normally a meatloaf has an egg in it. You don't want to put too much egg, but that's not the problem with this meatloaf.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot more issues with that meatloaf than...
Gonna take the rest of my ingredients, the lemon zest, some salt, a little bit of Worcestershire,
They took the definition of put anything you want in meatloaf to a different level.
Like the kitchen sink, I
Yeah. So my meatloaf is ready. You don't want to mix too much, otherwise your loaf will be tough, but really doesn't even matter at this point with this recipe. Probably not. And I'm just gonna throw it in here. And normally we would make a large batch in a larger loaf pan, but here's the thing. One, this is gross. Two, no one was gonna eat this. So we aren't even making extra for the crew. I mean, by all means, guys, you can eat this. It's gonna taste like placenta.
So I'm gonna add the rest of my funky ingredients. I'm gonna put some cloves in there. I'm gonna put some mint, not even fresh mint, dried mint.
Gross.
And then my milk.
And then I'm just gonna throw on ketchup as my glaze. Just ketchup. Just ketchup. Just ketchup.
Looks like a small child painted over that.
See, why'd you have to bring up children?
And my recipe says to bake it in a loaf pan, but in this case, we end up just stewing our meatloaf this way, so it makes the recipe even worse. It's like you overloaded your meatloaf.
Yeah.
Hope it'll be great. Cheers.
Yeah. It will after a couple more of these. Hey, we just pulled our bad loaves out of the oven, and we're about to go for the taste. So, viewers at home, I don't know if you can see these as clearly as we can. First of all, this is gross looking.
Mine is just like
you said it
like
looked
there's no juices coming out of it, and I'm touching it, and it's like feels like rubber.
Yeah.
I want to use it as a doorstop.
It's kind of like a quiche meets gristle.
Yeah.
And then this one, it was so, like, I couldn't even slice it. And then if you take a look at the back here. Look at that. What is that? What is that? What is that?
I mean, we even tried to wait for it
Look
to
at the
cool
top.
to see if we
Gross.
could slice it, but
So it looks gross. We're gonna go in for the taste because
right.
the truth is, it could taste good.
Let's go for placenta.
Okay.
Okay. I took a big one. The texture is just really weird. It's kind of grainy. It's really bland. I mean, despite the fact that you use like 3 kinds of ground meat, right?
Texture. The texture is off. I don't like it. I don't like it a bit.
All right, let's try mine.
Yeah.
Spinach loaf.
Get that little piece off that fork. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not really like a meatloaf.
It's not meatloaf at all.
If anything, it definitely is for the healthy version, you know, made with turkey, spinach, just kind of dry.
It's a loaf of sorts.
It is.
It's a spinach loaf.
Exactly.
You know what? The true taste tester right now. I'm gonna bring on a special guest taste tester. Came in all the way through the back door.
Literally?
Literally, the back door of the studio. She came all this way. She walked up, she was like, hey, I wanna try. I was like, okay, you can try. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this? This is crazy. Meet Scooby-Doo.
Hi, Scooby.
This is the real life version of Scooby-Doo.
Are you hungry?
You hungry? If
hungry?
you can plate it out on those 2 plates, we'll do the ultimate test right here. We're gonna see which one is the worst one. She's gonna gauge it by which one she likes the best. She eats poop. So, that being said, she'll be able to tell which one. Uh-oh. She went straight for placenta. Did you want to try even that one? Oh. Which one got eaten more of?
I don't know. I think she ate both.
I think she did too. I think if you put even amounts, then placenta got eaten more of, which means, Scooby, you like the placenta the best, which means that was the worst one, which means placenta was the winner. As a prize, Scooby, you get to eat them both. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is BC Hoffman.
And I'm Lalita Lopansri.
There was no real winner on this one. I guess Scooby won it all. Stay tuned for the next episode where we actually make a good meatloaf. Please subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and now subscribe to our email list. You guys keep watching, we'll keep cooking. Scooby will keep eating bad stuff.